for the pick. Oh, it's lazy do time and we're gonna watch some TV. Yes, we're gonna watch them. We'll talk about comics in another video. For the moment, let's watch some movies. Not movies, TV. I'm talking about TV. Alright, forget it. I messed up my intro. Forget it. I'll just start talking right now. Hey everybody, LaserDude99 here. Boy, have I got a treat for you. Okay, you probably are going to get tons of videos when I finally upload these. I got a bunch of videos waiting to go on the internet. So here we go with my top 10. But you know what? I've noticed I do a lot of top 10 lists. I really do. But today I'm going to be talking about TV characters. And my favorite TV characters, not my favorite, the funniest TV characters. Who I think are the funniest TV characters. Sit back and relax. Here we go with the top 10 funniest TV characters. Number 10. Number 10. Oh wait, is it? I can't tell. Number 10. Okay, the 70s show. Sorry it's kind of dark, it's just the way you have to do it with the TV. So which character do I like the most in the 70s show? Let's see. There's the dummy, Kelso. He's really funny, played by Ashton Kutcher. There's Hyde. And, you know, there's Red. There's all the great characters. But my favorite would have to be Eric.
Yeah, well, I never liked him. At the last Navy picnic, we got teamed up for the egg toss, and he dropped our egg on purpose just so these little sick kids could win. Little twerps went home with my goldfish in a bag. My goldfish.
Yes, I always liked Eric Fordman. I was going to kind of give this to Kelso, but then I thought, no, I like Eric the most. He's a nice guy that always gets pushed back and stuck in a small town with his old Vietnam veteran dad. And I just like Eric. He has such a good character, you know. He's just, he's not strong, which is funny because his girlfriend Donna is, she's a tomboy and he's a nerd. So I can relate to him. I always liked Eric Fordman. He's just I like his character. Sure, it's not inventive or anything, and he's not a complete idiot like some funny characters are. That's Kelso's job. But in the end, I gotta give it to Eric because, I just like him. Granted, Topher Grace should never have been Venom. No, he should not have never been Venom. But still, he's good in the 70s show, and that's why he's number 10. So let's move on. Since my sister's on the computer, I can't do the thing where I show the number and play music in the background or whatever. So I'm just going to say the next is number 9 and show it. Okay? So, number 9's next. Eric Fordman, number 10. Number 9 is...
Willie? What's that?
Oh my gosh. It can't be.
The lights! What happened to the lights?
Daddy, what's that thing in the sky?
What's going on?
It's closing in fast. I think maybe we better... We have a visitor.
Alf. Now, for those of you who don't remember, this was an old TV show basically about an alien that falls from the sky and comes to live with this family. This was a show I used to watch when I was a kid, and I loved it. It was like... Alf is a funny character. You only get to see him once in the spaceship. If you haven't heard of Alf, that's sad, because it was such a great show. Sure, it had bad effects and everything, but it wasn't about that. It was kind of like a Harry and the Hendersons is. If you don't know what that is, then I can't help you. But I'm just gonna show you a couple of scenes from that I saw and that are just some of my favorite moments. It kind of gives you like Alf isn't the character who does Alf isn't entirely just doing this for kids, and you can tell in the you'll be able to tell in this scene.
Which one of these things is not like the other?
Do you get Sesame Street where you live?
No, and frankly, I don't get it here either.
If you said it was the cow riding on the subway, you're absolutely right.
Brilliant. This and the letter I in one day. I gotta get something to drink.
Me too.
Where are you two going?
We gotta get something to drink.
We're parched.
Okay, but no soda pop and nothing to eat before dinner.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Jeez, what's with the warden?
I said no soda pop.
It's not soda pop, it's beer.
You're about out of Coors.
What? Give those to me.
Hey, careful. His is still full.
Yeah, that's just one of my favorite moments. It wasn't always laugh out loud. There was usually just a bunch of chuckles, but there was a ton of chuckles. You always had a smile when you watched this show, and that's why I think he's number 9 in my top 10 funniest TV characters. Yeah, it's just an odd concept. An alien comes from outer space, comes to live here, and Alf himself is such an odd character. He reminds me of a trucker. He's just mooching off the people. But he has the attitude kind of a trucker. He's just a laid back kind of guy. I don't know, but Alf, he's a cool character, and hopefully will be remembered for a while. Moving on from number 9 to number 8. Barney Miller is a cop show, and I think it's a really funny show. I've only seen one season. That said, my mother, she told me that the second season was really when it started to be funny. So I think if the first season is funny, and this guy, the main character Barney Miller, he's my top 10. Wait, what am I on? Am I on 8? 70 show? Yeah, 8. He's my number 8. The guy who plays Barney Miller. Because, okay, I'm going to show you a scene. It's just a quick clip. But at first I have to explain it before. In this, what happened before was a guy, a thug, takes a gun from one of the cops and holds everyone hostage in the place. And then Barney Miller talks him out of it. And so he goes home. And then his wife finds out. And so he's talking to his wife about this.
Perfectly normal day.
I didn't want to upset you.
You could have broken it to me gently. Like, guess who almost got killed today?
A situation like this happens once in a lifetime. You realize what that means? I'm safe for the rest of my lifetime.
That's just a quick sample of Barney Miller. I always found him funny. He was, the whole Barney Miller show, the cast was all really good. They were all nicely done, nicely quirky, and it had the feel of an actual police station where they would deal with lots of small crimes, and then every once in a while there'd be a big crime happening. And it would be funny and then sometimes go off in a little seriousness. Which I think is what you gotta do in comedies. You gotta bring some seriousness into the show in order for people to actually appreciate the comedy. But it was a good show. Definitely check it out if you can. So what was that? Number 7? Or no wait. Let's see, 70 Show, Alf.